Happy Monday, guys! It is Monday, August 20th, is that right? 18th? I don't know. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I seriously don't even know. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Courtney. I write under the pen names Lyra Parish, and I'm one half of the USA Today bestselling duo Kennedy Fox. Today, I'm staying on schedule with my Monday videos, but I wanted to come and let you all know that I am now under a very strict deadline. Simple as that. I wrote 10,000 words on Saturday. It's now Sunday whenever I'm recording this, and I need to write 10,000 words today. I have 5 chapters left to write to finish this book, and I need to focus on that. But I have been obsessed with staying on schedule with my Monday videos, so this is why I'm here hosting this. Just to give you a little look into my writing life, we have a book that releases on September 10th. I know, it's really soon. I am somewhat behind on my writing because last weekend my dad had a stroke. I'm not gonna get emotional. I've already cried it out, as most people say, but it was a very emotional week for me. And so I was up at the hospital for 3 different days. I was trying to understand what was going on with his health, and you know, I had to bring him home, and then he didn't answer the phone, and then, you know, I thought something terrible happened. So my parents lived 30 minutes away from me, so I drove all the way out there to make sure that, you know, he didn't die while, you know, after I dropped him off. And so this past week has been emotionally exhausting for me. And we all like to think we're Superwoman, but when things happen to your family, it just kind of throws you off axis. And so last week for me was extremely bad. And that's life. We cannot do it all. And sometimes family comes first over work, regardless of deadlines. But with that being said, now I've got a lot of words to write. And so I just wanted to come on here and kind of like chat with you all and let you know that I am working on so many videos. I've got several recorded right now. I just ain't got time to edit. That's the truth. After this book is released, I'll feel like I have some breathing room and I can start working on that. But in the meanwhile, guys, like, I know I ask y'all this a lot, but if there's anything that y'all want me to discuss, if you could just leave a comment down below so I can add it to my list, because I've been writing things down and I've been recording videos, but I want to know kind of what you all want to see. Right now, I am trying to finish this book. I have 5 chapters to write. I wrote 10,000 words yesterday, and we need to start read through as soon as possible, because you all know that it takes me about 7 to 10 days to do a read through. I'm also going to Colorado at the end of the month and going downhill mountain biking, and I did not want to bring my laptop with me, but the way that it's looking right now, I might have to go ahead and pack it and not completely unplug. That happens. That happens a lot too. It's not like it would be so terrible to be at the ski lodge in the summertime, sitting on the back porch, drinking a martini, working on a book, but there are times when I just don't want to be online, and after everything that's happened for me this past week, I need time to decompress and break away before I burn out. And burnout is not good. Burnout sucks. I have experienced it many times over my career, and it's something that I try to avoid. I have not had any vacations this year. You all know this. All of my vacations have been for signings or conferences. I have a vacation in September where I'll be doing nothing but writing while I camp. And October, same thing. And then I have Christmas week off as well. And so I have a lot of writing time coming up, which is great, but I'm under deadline right now. So it's important that I finish that book. We literally cannot not finish this book, and there hasn't ever been a point in the last 3 years where we haven't finished a book. But I think this right now is the closest that we've ever been to deadline. It's okay because we have everything plotted. Like, we are writing our butts off, But there's always still that worry that, you know, what if we don't make it? What if we lose our pre-order for a year on Amazon? If you're not aware, if you set up a pre-order and you don't make it on Amazon, you can get them to move it up to one time. And if they move it for you, they typically block you from having pre-order for up to 1 year. And for indie authors that are wide, that is a huge deal. So we cannot afford to not make this release date. I know that we will. There's still a lot of work that needs to be put in before it can go to edits. And so the next week and the week before I go to Colorado, I am going to be working my butt off. And, you know, my dad is good now, so hopefully nothing else happens. I had a health scare yesterday and I thought I was gonna need to go to the ER, but I'm good. I'm good today, thankfully. It's just gonna take a lot of being very intentional with my time this week and making sure that I don't BS myself and that I really do stick to schedule. Because a lot of you think that I am just like this, you know, perfect person who can do all the things, but I have news for you guys. Life happens. Sometimes I take naps. Sometimes I don't stay on schedule. Sometimes I procrastinate. Like, nobody out there in authortube land or in author land, just general author land, is this perfect, most organized individual that's going to teach you all the things where you can just do all the things. Like, that's not how this works. It's a lot of juggling. You have to juggle a lot of stuff. I juggle my day job. I juggle YouTube. I juggle running groups, and I juggle social media, and I juggle a lot of things, and I've got a lot of balls up in the air, and sometimes those balls drop, and you know what? That's okay. I'm not perfect. It takes a lot of time and a lot of intention, to-do lists, naps, coffee, all these things to try to stay afloat. So, you know, a lot of people ask me, they're like, Courtney, how do you do it all? I don't do it all. I try to do it all, but that's not real life. And I'm not going to come on here and tell you that I've got the magic solution. It's choosing one thing over another all the time. That's my life. Do I go to the movie and spend 2.5 hours at the movie and eat popcorn? Or do I stay home and write for 2.5 hours to put me closer to that deadline? It's me constantly picking and choosing the things that I need to do. And, you know, a lot of times people tell me, well, I don't have time. I don't have time to do that. And I have this saying that I've always said, that if you make time, you have time. And you ultimately choose the things that you spend your time on. So if you make time, you have time. If you really, really want to do something in your life, if you really want to make writing a career, if you really want to XYZ, you will make time to make that happen. And that's the bottom line. And it's a lot of choices, and it's a lot of yes and no's, and it's a lot of missing out on things and not being present in the moment. I'm not gonna lie. That's the reality. And so the next week and a half, that's gonna be my life. I have to choose writing over all the fun stuff. And that's okay, because I love writing. So it's not like it's that big of a deal for me, but I know that deadline is looming, and it's very, very important that I focus on that. So I'm sorry that this isn't a teach you something awesome video, but it's more of just me being raw and honest. And y'all know that's how I am. That's the videos that I make. And you know, maybe this was helpful. Maybe my little rambly let's chat about the deadlines that I'm under right now is helpful. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up because it's Sunday and I like to use my weekends to my advantage. Oh God, I have so many words to write right now. If there are any topics or anything that you are dying for me to talk about, please, please let me know. Just leave it down below. If I've got it on my list, I'll probably tell you it's on my list. But if there's anything else that I missed that y'all all want to know, then, you know, leave it below. I'm always taking suggestions for videos. I feel like I repeat myself a lot. Sometimes it's hard for me to go back to the very, very basics because I am at a different level. So I forget things that are important that people may not know. So whenever you leave comments or remind me, I'm like, oh yeah, duh, I should have talked about that. That's like plain as day. Like, how could I forget that thing? So Anyway, I am going to let you all go. I appreciate you all so very much. I'm so thankful that you're here and that you watch me ramble on about writing. That's just, it's everything I ever wanted. And YouTube. But I appreciate you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing, awesome week. You accomplish all your goals and you write all the words. I'll see you again next Monday. Bye guys. Now it's time for coffee. Oh my God. I'm so happy for coffee right now. And then writing. Oh my God.